Hey, this is Ish, and today I'll be showing you how to meditate. So if you've heard about meditation and its health benefits and how it can quiet your mind and help with anxiety and other benefits as well, but don't know how to get started, this video will actually show you how. So today I'll be going over just some of the props that I'll be using to meditate, my posture and how to properly hold yourself upright for meditation. And then I'll also go over my meditation routine and some suggestions for you as well, and then just some takeaways at the end. So just getting started on the props, I'm currently sitting on a Zafu, and this is a cushion. And this is particularly made out of buckwheat, which is a kind of a softer substance here. So this provides a seat, and it's not as padded as the Kapok cushion that I also have here, but it provides a good enough sitting structure for you and allows your knees to be on the floor, creating a triangular structure. So this is very important in seated meditation because you'll find that your mind follows your body. So if you're able to hold yourself upright sitting on a cushion, this can allow you for better focus. Now, if you don't have access to this, you can always sit on a chair, and that's totally fine. But the reason why we stay away from it is because when you're sitting on a chair, you tend to slouch yourself over and you don't really create a strong enough base for yourself. So if possible, try to get some sort of cushion for yourself. So this is, like I mentioned, the Buckwheat Zafu, but I also do have a Kapok cushion. And this is commonly used in a lot of Zen monasteries, and this is a harder substance. This is made out of cotton, but it's very densely packed in here. So you find it's very solid and provides a lot of padding, but can also make you feel a little bit more stiff as well because the structure is very hard. So it does take some getting used to, but I find that this is my personal favorite because it really allows me to sit up straight and is very firm as well. So I don't feel like I'm sinking into the cushion. And then alternatively, I also have a bench, and this is used for kneeling meditation. So if you find that the sitting on a cushion kind of hurts your knees, you can always sit and kneel here. So from a side view, looks like this. I personally like this a lot as well, so I use that from time to time. Now, as far as your posture in sitting on a cushion, you can come, if it's accessible, you want to come into full lotus, and this is where you bring your left leg on top of the right, and then pick up your bottom leg and bring it on top. So I personally can't sit in full lotus for that long just because it's a little bit tweaky on my knees and my ankles, so I like to sit in half lotus. So in half lotus, I will bring my left foot or my right foot on top of the other, and then I will alternate. So I'll sit like this for about 20 minutes or so, and then I'll switch sides just to make sure it's even. And then as far as my hands, I take Cosmic Mudra, and this is where I'll bring my right hand underneath my left, and then my thumbs lightly touching, so just barely touching here. And I'm going to keep, this is important, but I'm going to keep my hands just an inch or two below my navel. And then I'll keep an upright posture here. So you'll find that if you drop your hands down to your hips like this, you start to get distracted and your mind starts to wander. So it's very important that your hands stay in this position. So if you find your hands are slowly slipping on this, you want to bring it back up. And notice when I'm doing this, when I bring my hands up, my back also straightens up as well. And then speaking of your back, you want to keep your spine straight, so it's in a straight line, and then your ears in line with your shoulders. So if you hunch forward like this, you want to bring your chin back. So you see how my ears are in line with my shoulders here, the crown of my head is pointing upwards. And you'll find that keeping an upright posture like this will keep your mind very alert and your body alert as well. So once you start to slouch over like this, or you kind of drop your hands as well, you'll find that your mind starts to run and run and run, right? And you kind of lose focus and grasp of your meditation. So this is the posture here. So I'll sit like this. And typically what I will do is that I will split up my session. So I'll do a 20-minute session in half lotus with my left leg on top. And then I have an app on my phone called Insight Timer. So I will set an interval timer after 25 minutes actually. And then I will do the other side. So if I start off with my left, I will do my right. So that's about 50 minutes. And then if I have more time, I also do what is called kinhin, which is walking meditation, just to kind of warm up my body because I've been sitting for a while. But I will cover that in another video. But keep in mind that walking meditation is also very important as well, just in between sittings. So obviously the two 25-minute sessions in one amounts to 50 minutes. But if you're new to meditation, you kind of want to take things slower. So what I recommend is starting off just doing about 20 minutes. So if you have a kneeling bench like this, like I mentioned, or you're sitting on a chair, you can just sit straight for about 20 minutes. But if you're sitting on a cushion, you can just break it up for 10 minutes, left leg on top, and then you'll have a little timer that says, okay, after 10 minutes, I'm going to switch my legs. So 10 minutes this way, then 10 minutes that way. So that's a great way. So you can do 20 minutes just to start off with, then bump it up to 30 minutes, and 40 minutes, an hour, and then so on as you become more experienced and you can sit for longer. So that's pretty important. And then as far as the techniques itself, there are just a whole variety of different techniques. But if you're new to meditation, what you can start off doing is to count your exhalations up to 10. So I'd breathe in and breathe out. In my mind, I'll say 1. Then breathe in again. And breathe out, that's 2. And I'll work my way up to the number 10, and then I'll go back down. So I'll go 10, and then 9, then 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this builds concentration, but also allows your mind to focus as well. Another method you can also do is more of a Vipassana style, and this is where you will pay attention to the sensations when you breathe in and when you breathe out. So as I breathe in here, sorry, the phone is ringing here. As you breathe in, you'll feel the air against the tip of your nostrils. And then when you exhale, you feel the cool air going out. So inhale, the air feels cooler against your nose. And then when you exhale, the air feels slightly warmer as you breathe out. So you'll just pay attention to the sensations in your nose as you breathe in through your nostrils and out through your nostrils. And another thing is that while you're doing this, you can choose to bring your focus to your nose or bring your focus to the belly button area. And this is a source of strength and power. And this is why we have our hands here too. So all you're doing is just bring your inner awareness to this area or to your nostrils as you breathe in and out. So now going on to just perfect times to meditate, that's really up to you. So I personally like doing it in the morning, right when I wake up, before I start my day. And this is because this provides a really nice grounding throughout my entire day, and I feel very present before things hit me like responsibilities and all that as well. So it's a quiet time just for myself. Now you can also do it in the evening as well, right before bed. And this provides a really calming sensation and prepares you for sleep as well. But one caveat would be that you kind of get really sleepy and your quality of meditation kind of goes down. But you can experiment with both just to see where you have more energy. If you have a 9-to-5 job, maybe you'd want to do it before then, or you could do it in the evening. If you have more of a later schedule and you work nights, you can do it in the morning. So it really depends on you and your schedule. But those are just two recommendations. Obviously, you can do it in the afternoon too, but I personally find that it doesn't really stick the focus and calm that I've built up. So you can play around with that. So I hope this video helps. And if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message on future videos. Thank you.